In a dramatic escalation of tensions between U.S. President-elect Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Trump shared a video on his Truth Social platform featuring renowned American economist Jeffrey Sachs. In the video, Sachs launches into a fierce tirade, calling Netanyahu a deep, dark son of a Bibi******H, a statement that has sparked widespread controversy and added fuel to the already smoldering rift between the two leaders. The video's release comes at a particularly sensitive time, with the conflict in Gaza intensifying and global scrutiny of Israel's military campaign reaching new heights. Trump's decision to share the video was seen by many as a deliberate and provocative act. While Trump has historically positioned himself as one of Israel's staunchest allies, championing policies such as the recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital and supporting the annexation of the Golan Heights, this latest move underscores his frustration with Netanyahu's handling of the Gaza conflict. For weeks, Trump has been urging Netanyahu and the Israeli government to finish up the war, signaling his impatience with what he perceives as a drawn-out and increasingly costly military operation. Netanyahu, however, has remained defiant, repeatedly stating that the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, will not cease their operations until Hamas is completely dismantled, a goal that analysts say could take months or even years to achieve. The relationship between Trump and Netanyahu has historically been one of mutual admiration and strategic alignment, particularly during Trump's first term in office. Netanyahu frequently praised Trump's decisions on issues such as the U.S. Embassy move to Jerusalem and the withdrawal from the Iran nuclear deal. However, cracks in their partnership began to emerge in recent months as Trump's foreign policy priorities shifted, and Netanyahu found himself embroiled in domestic and international challenges. The fallout from the video has been swift and significant. Critics of Trump have accused him of undermining the U.S.-Israel alliance by giving a platform to inflammatory remarks against Netanyahu. At the same time, supporters of Trump see the move as a reflection of his willingness to challenge the status quo and hold allies accountable. The video has also reignited broader debates about Netanyahu's leadership and the ethical and strategic dimensions of Israel's military operations in Gaza. Jeffrey Sachs, a prominent economist and public intellectual, is no stranger to controversy. Known for his outspoken views on global affairs, Sachs has been a vocal critic of Netanyahu's policies, particularly regarding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. In his remarks, Sachs condemned what he described as Netanyahu's authoritarian tendencies and his role in perpetuating the cycle of violence in Gaza. While his comments have been celebrated by some as a courageous critique of power, others have denounced them as overly harsh and counterproductive. Netanyahu's response to the video has been characteristically unyielding. While he has not directly addressed Sachs' remarks, his office released a statement emphasizing Israel's right to self-defense and its determination to protect its citizens from Hamas's aggression. Netanyahu also reiterated his commitment to the ongoing military campaign, stating that Israel would not be deterred by external criticism or diplomatic pressure. One of the most striking developments in this saga is Netanyahu's reported decision to skip Trump's inauguration on January 20th. While no official reason has been given, insiders suggest that the move reflects Netanyahu's dissatisfaction with Trump's recent rhetoric and actions. The decision is highly unusual, given the close ties between the two leaders and the importance of the U.S.-Israel relationship. Netanyahu's absence from the inauguration would mark a significant departure from tradition and could signal a broader realignment in Israel's approach to its most critical ally. The tensions between Trump and Netanyahu come at a time of heightened challenges for both leaders. For Trump, the transition to his second term is already proving to be fraught with controversy and unpredictability. His foreign policy agenda, which includes plans to address the Gaza conflict and recalibrate U.S. relations in the Middle East, faces significant obstacles. For Netanyahu, the stakes are equally high. The prolonged conflict in Gaza has drawn sharp criticism from international human rights organizations and foreign governments, with many calling for an immediate ceasefire to prevent further civilian casualties. Domestically, Netanyahu faces mounting political pressure as public opinion becomes increasingly divided over the government's handling of the crisis. The broader implications of this rift are profound. The U.S.-Israel relationship has long been a cornerstone of both countries' foreign policies, with deep military, economic, and political ties. A sustained deterioration in this relationship could have far-reaching consequences, not only for the two nations but also for the broader geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. As the inauguration date approaches, all eyes will be on Trump and Netanyahu to see how this complex and increasingly contentious relationship evolves. While both leaders have a history of navigating political crises with resilience and pragmatism, the current challenges they face are unprecedented in their scope and intensity. Whether they can find common ground and rebuild their partnership will likely depend on their ability to reconcile their divergent priorities and address the underlying tensions that have brought them to this point. In the meantime, the video shared by Trump continues to generate intense debate and scrutiny. For some, it represents a moment of accountability and a necessary critique of Netanyahu's leadership. For others, it is a dangerous escalation that risks undermining a vital alliance at a critical juncture. What is clear is that the stakes are high, and the decisions made in the coming weeks will shape the future of U.S.-Israel relations and the broader dynamics of the Middle East for years to come.